All right, everybody. I hope you're doing great today. God bless you today. It's Monday, March 13th. I just made a huge boo-boo. I thought I was recording a live broadcast, and guess what? I don't think it actually went out live. It was scheduled. So, okay, let's do it again. I just finished it, so we'll do it again. I love you all. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you had a good weekend. I'm in the middle of a rainy and cold North Carolina March. But I know you guys, some of those in the Northeast, are going through a really rough weather period. So God bless you all. Stay safe. All right, I want to show you, some of you were asking me about equities. Equities in StructureBoss. Does it work? Just a few short minutes ago, well, actually now it's been about a half hour ago, I found a really good setup in Tesla. Look at my Tesla numbers. I'm risking one-to-one risk to reward, so my risk is what my reward is. And in this situation, I am risking $1,000 per trade, and I just pulled in $2,200. So not too shabby. Let's see, take a look. $476 a day with these parameters, and I look at my drawdown. My max drawdown in multiple days is $1,900. Not too shabby. 14% of the P&L. Again, risking $1,000 a trade. So this is a good system. And I've got included here are Wednesdays. Wednesdays are included in this analysis. If I pull them out, take a look at our numbers. We're up to $686 a day on average. Good win-loss rates, 89%, 85%. In the mid-80s, mid to upper 80s, all of them. 9:30 to 11. So this is the first hour and a half of the day we're trading. And I just added this feature recently. So we enter trades between the first two numbers. This is our trade entry zone, 9:30 to 11. And then we do not enter any more trades, and we let the trades that are in place basically either hit stop, hit target, or go to end of day at 1600 hours. And very few of them, actually none of them, hit end of day. They either hit target or stop loss here. And we do have a trailing stop enabled. It's a 3 ATR trailing stop. But look at the profit factor here, 3.2 PF. That's looking pretty sharp. Take a look at our overall P&L. It is higher highs and higher lows, and that's what you want to see. So this is some pretty good settings. Take a look, take a snapshot of this screen, and use them on your own trading. Risk reward 1-to-1. Zigzag value I found for stocks is a little higher, so keep that in mind. Feel free to tweak this and find your own levels. 0.85 is my zigzags value. Take a look at our time slice P&L. This is all days, so there's 23 days of trading going on here. Mornings are beautiful for Tesla, right? So stocks during the open period, all the way up until about, so this is about 10:05. You see it right here. 10:05. Before that, we have some really good winners. Have a little a 1-and-1, so we're at 50% win rate at the between 10:05 and 10:10. And then we get some other winners come in here. So at the end of the day, you might wanna kick off at about 9:35. Stop your trading, go play golf or something. Hopefully you can get a tee time and live your life. I am permitting additional entries, so we'll scale in. If there's multiple entries on this trending signal, which is very possible, you can add more entries. However, since it's a 1-to-1 risk to reward, you probably won't see that very often. Additional entries in the same direction, you'll probably be out of your position before you get another one put in. All right, disposition. So 7 of our trades hit loss, totaling 7,000 roughly. 21 of our trades hit target though, which is nice, netting about $21,000. And then the trailing stop hit. 24 of those trades hit trailing stop for $1,800 net. So here's a trailing stop hit. Here's a trailing stop hit. Here is a target hit. That's what it looks like. So yes, equities are actually in some respects better than futures in trading these breakout signals. Also, I wanted to show you I've added a new feature for stock traders. If you're trying to get an evaluation for a stock trading account, there is one or two evaluators or funding companies that want to know your daily turnover. Turnover is really the nominal value of your shares purchased at a period in one trade times the value of the price at that purchase. So those two multiplied together is your turnover for that trade. And then if you add up all of those for the day, if you have, here we have about 2.5 trades a day, 2 1/3 trades a day. Those turnovers can be pretty sizable. And stock funding companies either want a good amount of turnover, or they want you to limit your turnover so that you're not making huge bets and basically getting lucky, right? So they do monitor turnover. So now StructureBoss does produce turnover numbers. You get a daily max turnover. So of all the 23 days traded, the max turnover was $460,000. Now the turnover average, a daily average, so every day on average we turn over about $193,000. The max trade per trade now. So these are the daily numbers, max and average. These are the per trade number, max and average. Per trade is about $115,000 on average, and the a max number. I'm sorry, the max of the 23 days. There's 52 trades here. The max one is 115 grand, and the average of all of our trades is 85. So that's good information to know if your trading funding company is monitoring that, or if you even want to take a look at your numbers. Again, we're only trading long on equities, so this is longs only, and this is a trending signal. Look at those numbers though, doing really well. Now you're risking $1,000 per trade, and that's important to keep in mind. All right. What else do we want to go over here? The daily max drawdown was $230, which is really low. The max on a continual basis, so multiple days strung together, could be as high as $2,000. It's important. Again, funding companies want to know your drawdown. And then the average drawdown period is $1,100. So let's take a look at what the equity curve looks like. Equity curve is pretty sharp here, so I'm guessing the biggest drawdown was probably right here to here. So this was on a trade of the 21st of February. We lost 204 ticks, and then down here we lost 186 ticks on 537 contracts and 489 contracts. So that was our two drawdowns. I'm thinking that was our max, about $2,000 in drawdown. Okay, Wednesday is not a good day to trade this. If you looked at my analysis, I had Wednesdays turned off. Let's take a look at if we include Wednesdays. Tesla just doesn't trade well on Wednesdays. We're down about $1,000. Our win rate's high, but we're down about $1,000. So our win rate is probably including a lot of our trailing stops, which don't net us very much at all. And then we lost, one trade, and then we gain a couple here and there. So we lost 2 trades. That was about $2,000 loss, and then we regained that on the other 8 trades. We regained about $1,100. Anyway, you guys can read that. I don't need me to spew that out. So I would take a break on Wednesdays. Go play some golf or pickleball. That's a new thing. Yes, I played pickleball. In case you know me. Oops, what I'm doing here. I can't cancel that. Now, there's other things here. Who knows what CPB is? Raise your hand right in the comment box what CPB is. Yes, it's the old venerable Campbell's Soup. I didn't know that they were even trading as a stock, but CPB is Campbell's Soup. And I was I said, okay, I got to find out if Structure Boss works on Soup is Good Food, Campbell's Soup. Campbell's Soup is trading at $53, 53.5 bucks today, so not too bad. But yeah, it actually turned out really well. We're only risking $100 a trade, and we're only trading Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. If we do turn on Wednesdays and Thursdays, they're just not so good on Wednesdays and Thursdays. We're out, $700 here and $800 here. So I'm going to just not trade on Wednesdays and Thursdays. We can hunt for better parameters and see if there is any way to find what combination seems to work. But I do have a high target here. So it's 3-to-1 reward to risk. So if we're risking $1, we're going to target $3. Very simple. We do not have a trailing stop here. The numbers are pretty tight. I think I tested it and it just did not help. Let's go to 2.5, 2.6. If we do a 2.6 trailing stop, yeah, it's just not so good. A lot of stop outs. Our drawdown is pretty low as is. If I turn it off, the drawdowns is still very low. So there really isn't any need to go to a trailing stop, as my testing shows. Again, we do have a start and stop time, 9:30 to 1500 hours, so you're trading a long day. Let's see if we got out. If we shut down at 11, how does that affect our numbers? So right now we're at 341 a day. If we shut down at 11, go play golf. Yeah, we have a little bit less income per day, about $200 on average. Tuesdays are just not a good day. Let's see if that helps our Wednesdays and Thursdays at all. We want to go to 100. Let's see if that helps our Wednesdays and Thursdays. Yeah, not too much. So I'm going to turn off everything but Mondays and Fridays. Let's keep Mondays and Fridays here. Hit recount. All right, so there we go. We're making 280 a day. We're only trading, what is that, an hour and a half in the morning. And let's take a look at our overall P&L again on Campbell's Soup, the next big stock to be traded. Hey, if you have any symbols you want me to take a look at, shoot them over. Let me know. Put them in the comments, and we will take a look. Time slice P&L shows typically we're going good on the mornings here. Before 10:15, and we had 1 win, 3 losses at that time, but really good numbers on either side. If we reduce down to a 2-to-1, how does our numbers look if we go down to 2-to-1? $200 a day. Drawdown is extremely low. Gotta look and see why I got a 0 on the day. It could be that I don't have any days that end up down, but that's kind of surprising, right? February 24th. Yeah, I'll take a look at that and find out why that number just doesn't seem right. But there we go. Good upward moving equity curve. Again, only going long. The trending signal. We do permit entries, additional entries in the same direction. Zigzag value is 0.2. So think about this. If you want to trade a ticker that just is not very popular, Campbell's Soup. I've also run this against the VXX. Now this is the volatility ETF. Numbers look really good for running on Fridays. Fridays seem to be the winner. News reports obviously are driving that one. And we had a little drawdown period there, but we do pick it up here. Another one that I was looking at is the SPXL and the XPXS. So these are leveraged ETFs of the SPX ETF. So this is the long biased, and this is a short. Long side, we do see some really good numbers throughout the week. Something to take a look at. Drawdown's a little heavy, $2,500. We're risking $500 a trade. Only trading an hour and a half. Only trading the mornings, and we do get a little up and down. The volume here is pretty low, which is interesting, but The shorts now as well, we have some good numbers. We don't do good on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If we turn off Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, what do we got? So we're making 518 a day on average, 11 days of trades, and PF is 3.7 profit factor. Nice. Drawdown is pretty low, like that. So something to consider. Hey, again, send me what you want me to take a look at in StructureBoss, and we will get an analysis together for you. And this is SPXS is from 10 to 1600. Let's see if we go down to 930. Does that help us or hurt us? 518 a day, and 536 if we go all the way to the open at 930. I want to see what happens. Let's take a look. Quickly find out if we go down to 11 o'clock. So it is a big drop. We do go down to $100 a day. Again, we have really small drawdowns, which is nice. Profit factor dropped quite a bit. If we go and trade all days, let's see how that helps our numbers. Not too good. No, still not good. Still not finding any winners on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So we're going to turn those off on this is the XPXS ticker. All right, NASDAQ. When was the last time we did a NASDAQ analysis? These settings are working well for NASDAQ. 2-to-1 risk to reward, 0.13 swing. The session, though, is the close. So we're trading from 1300 to 1440. So when we're entering the trade and we're exiting everything at the end of day, which is 1600. We do have 7 trades that hit the end of day at gaining $2,900. Win-loss rate's 50%, so not so great, but we do have a 2-to-1 reward to risk, so that's where we're pulling in some money. Mondays, not so good. Take a look at our overall P&L line. Monday is this yellow line, caused a little damage through our trading, but overall, we're going higher highs. That's what we want to see. Something to think about. Consider trading that. I'm going to pull Mondays out and see if that helps our case. What did Wednesdays do for us? I think Wednesdays was pretty bad. There's a lot of just strange volatility. Wednesdays here. Let's pull that out and hit calc. Look at that. Thursdays and Fridays. You know, on a trending signal, when we get some news, the NASDAQ is worth taking a look at. Our overall P&L, this is our drawdown right here, but it's been up, up, up. Good numbers. Again, keep in mind, past performance is no guarantee of future results, okay? Our numbers are back-tested numbers. This is going to give you an idea of what these parameters did in history. They're not in our future necessarily. You could have worse days and you could have better days. Again, I do not guarantee back-testing results are guarantee. They are not a guarantee of future performance. But you need to go off of something. If you're picking numbers out of the air, you're taking some risks. You're trading off the hard right edge into a black pit of the unknown. But if you trade off of numbers that give you some idea of what has worked in the past, and you manage your risk correctly, that's the name of the trading game. Silver, let's take a look at silver. This is my darling. Who doesn't love silver? We all want to have some couple million ounces of silver, I'm sure. It's trading at about $22 an ounce today. Tuesdays and Thursdays are when you want to be looking at silver. We're netting $7,100 on just it's 112 trades, so we're making $64 a trade. Not too bad. High win rate. Drawdown is 24% of our net P&L. We've kind of gone a little flat here, left and right. Thursdays have kind of pulled us down a little bit. Tuesdays are still doing pretty well. Something to think about. Something to think about, which are silver trades. And that's about it. I think I've covered everything. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. God bless you today. I hope you're having a great March. I hope you're having a great Monday. Stay well. We are in the midst of a cold spell here in my North Carolina area, and I'm getting ready for some warm weather. I hope you are too. It's coming. It's supposed to be global warming, right? So we should be heating up soon. You guys are awesome. Thank you for joining me again. Bless you, keep you. Remember that. Let me see if I can get my face to show up here. There we go. It is the Lord who brings us wealth, and I am honored to represent Him. God bless you today. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. If you have any symbols you want us to take a look at, drop them in the comments. Email me. Feel free to pick up Structure Boss. We've got a launch special going on our site. It could make a huge difference in your trading. I'm here to coach you and help you through this. You don't have to make this journey alone, and we are here to help and participate with you. So God bless you, and you have a great day. Talk to you later.